Hello, everyone, and welcome to the grand finals of the Dark Cloud Utan Present Tournament. I'm your host, Sonic Crazy, and today we have the second game of the grand finals after the bracket reset. Ryushon came back in dramatic fashion to win the first game of the grand finals and force a game 2. If WordofWind had won, which it looked like he was going to, then we would not be here right now with this second. Oh shit. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dark Cloud Grand Finals. I'm your host, Sonic Crazy, and today we have a race between ryushon and WordofWind. This is the second game for the Grand Finals. In the first game, ryushon had a incredible comeback that surprised everyone, myself included. And that is why we are here right now. We are in the second game of the Grand Finals. Winner take all. Whoever wins this wins the tournament. And as I mentioned last time, ryushon had quite the run. If you look on the challenge page, it's like lose, win, 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 win. And if he wins this, it'll be 6 wins in a row. It's like insane to just look at. And of course, you know, WordofWind went undefeated all the way through the upper bracket, so this is going to be an exciting one. If there was ever one that was going to be exciting, it's this one. So, yep, we're gonna get hyped. We'll see if we have a huge comeback from ryushon again. I mean, last race ryushon was like ahead early on, and then like he kind of fell out of it second half of Wise Owl Forest. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff that can happen in this game. It's like, you know, he did have to just play a situation, but you know, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So, I mean, it is the grand finals, so if you don't know what this game is at this point, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but it is a roguelike for PlayStation 2, as I say every time. It's a dungeon crawler, going through dungeons, collecting pieces of the world, reassembling the world, so on and so forth. Our main character is named Toan, or Tone as everyone calls him. And we're fighting the Dark Genie. It's a dungeon crawler, yada yada yada. Anyway, let's get into this grand finals race. Movement looking identical right out of the gate here. Both of these players have earned their slot in the grand finals, and they know what they're doing very clearly. ryushon does have the lead out of the mashing. And ryushon is the first one in the cave, but 1 second is nothing. 1 second does not mean anything, unless it comes down to 1 second. Who knows? We have seen some pretty close races. Not quite 1 second. We have seen 20 seconds. We've seen 15 seconds. We've seen 10. But 1? Not yet. Maybe this race. This would be the one to do it. And WordofWind has opted to stick with console. He acknowledges that ryushon has a slight advantage because he's playing on emulator. But yeah, WordofWind is just opting to, you know, do his comfortable console setup rather than trying to mess around with emulator. I imagine because, well, for me it would be because like the controller that I have for my computer is different than the one I'm used to on console, so it would just be like I wouldn't trust myself to like you know, be able to do all the inputs the same way. But I mean, I did like play on emulator a couple of points, and there were some missed inputs also. So, WordofWind gets the first gate key here, so he's going to be on his way to the exit. First floor, Divine Beast Cave. You don't need any Atla, because there's 7 Atla that are always the same out of the 8. Oh, ryushon got his key too. Okay, so he's going to be the first one out. But yeah, 7 of the 8 are always the same. And, wait, what is Word doing? Why is he killing things? He kind of, like, forgot for a second, like, what he was doing. Wow, the nerves are really getting to him. I mean, after last race, I don't blame him, because last race was pretty traumatizing. just the freaking floor 15 and 16. That were like literally as bad as you could possibly have them be. You know, like he should have like just had an easy shot to victory last race, but instead it's just the Wise Owl was not being very. I don't know. I'll just say he wasn't being very wise, I guess. I don't know what that means, but. You know, we'll roll with it. ryushon getting another early gate key. And a repair powder. And a weapon. Okay. Alright, this is looking very one-sided already. Oh, champ shear. Okay, alright. ryushon is just, you know, he's, as I said last time, he's consistently lucky. Consistently lucky. And yeah, he's off to a really good start this time too. He's definitely in the lead. We will see if switching to his audio breaks anything this time. Hopefully not, but yeah, ryushon is in the lead now through floor 2. WordofWind still looking for is still looking for the gate key. ryushon did skip a few Atla, I think, on floor 2, but you know, like I say every time, floor 2, there's 3 that you don't need. So, if there's a floor to skip, then that's the one. Another early key for ryushon, man. Oh my god. He's riding the best seed. You know, we haven't started the seed generator match yet, but he's got a really good seed here. By the way, I won't be commentating it, but they will be doing a race of the seed generator at 4 p.m. EST today, which is going to be like right after this ends. Because they just, I guess they just finalized it or something like that. Visually, it won't be too much different. Just they'll have the same luck, in theory. Like we'll see how it works out. But that's for later. For right now, they are both on floor 3. But ryushon already has the gate key, so he can leave whenever he chooses. And ryushon's been leaving pretty early, just in general, you know. Like if he's right near the exit, and he doesn't have all the Atla. A lot of the time, he'll just go, you know. Even in like the really strict areas of like Wise Owl where you pretty much need everything. Like like I saw him skip probably like 12 Atla and not get punished for it. Last race. I am kind of. I'm realizing that I'm just talking about ryushon the whole time, but it's hard not to when you're watching a guy just freaking casually like, oh, I killed an enemy. Here's the key. Oh, it's like I got a weapon right after that. I forget what else. It was like 3 things in a row that happened to him on 4-2. I already forgot. My memory's so bad, but there was something else too. Looks like ryushon's already on his way out of floor 3. And yeah, better heal up here. Don't want to be dying on the way out. That would suck. Okay, WordofWind is getting a weapons chest too, though. Gets a Gladius. Solid weapon, solid weapon. Not going to complain about a Gladius. Shamshir is better. One question, everybody asks all the time, here or in my stream, is what's the best weapon that you can get in Divine Beast Cavern? The answer, Shamshir. Like, barring a, BS weapon from a clown, you pick the big chest from the clown and he gives you, like, crazy tier 3 weapon. Just a random chest, no clown, Shamshir. 100%. It's got the highest attack, it's got good. It's just got good stats all around. 2 Gladiuses for WordofWind. At least he won't have to repair as much. ryushon gets the excellence, and he gets a Garnet. That's good. That's good here, and especially good in Wise Owl Forest, where things are weak to fire. Plus, it has +5 attack. And you may have noticed that ryushon was using his dagger there. He did just switch to the Shamshir, but he was using his dagger because he wanted to, use up the weapon hit points on it. I guess now he figures, well, I don't know. If it were me, I would probably still use the dagger for a while, but if he feels like he, is not gonna need to, leave the dungeon, if he feels like he has enough weapon hit points and repair powder to just make it through the rest of the dungeon for sure, then yeah, it's the play to not use the dagger. Because then, you kill stuff faster. But on the other hand, if you use up all the weapon hit points on your dagger, then that gives you more, total weapon hit points that you would have for this section. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just trying to explain it the best I can. WordofWind got a Pearl. Pearl is the only attachment that you do not need for anything. It has Thunder, Undead, and Mimic, I think, and it's nothing. Even at an 80% glitchless run, like a full game run, where you're trying to build up your weapon ultimately and get to Divine Beast title or some upgraded form of a weapon. It's the one where there's nothing on it that you would need for anything, except maybe Thunder for a hammer, but nobody builds up hammers, or for a spear for Ungaga, but nobody does that except me because I'm crazy, and I just like doing weird stuff. But yeah, bottom line is Pearl, not useful. He's gonna sell that. It is 600 gold. That's about it, though. ryushon again. Well, this time it's not early. It's just I was yapping for half the level. It's about halfway through the level, looks like, that he got the key. Still not last enemy or anything. I have not really been tracking their Atla here, because there's just so much. You need to complete My House and Gaffer's Buggy. Gaffer's Buggy is the shop, and My House gives you your first party member. And there's just like, I think like a total of 12 or 13 things that are just unique that you all need to pick up, so. That's why you pretty much just need everything from this first half, except the Atla that you know you can skip, which there's 7 on floor 1 and 3 on floor 2. But okay. Ryushon's out of floor 5. Maintaining that early lead that he got from, like, the area in between floor 2 and 3, like, that general period of the race. He's maintaining that time. Neither player has had to leave the dungeon yet. WordofWind is looking a little dying. He's looking as though he's dying a bit, but he also has some water and some bread, so he's good. Does he have repair powder is my question. I mean, I assume he just is using up, like he already used up his dagger, and now he's going to switch to one of his 2 gladiuses. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. That is something interesting that I noticed there. WordofWind like spent like half of this level using his gladius and using it up, like I was saying. I feel like Ryushon has, I don't know if it's the right idea in all situations, but it's definitely something worth considering, of just switching right off the dagger, like as soon as you get something better, or something that's worth using, if you have enough repair powders to for sure get through the rest of the level. And he gets a Dran's Feather too. Oh my god. Alright. Ryushon is just having the greatest first half of Divine Beast Cavern ever. It's just so good that it's like, I just have to stop talking, stop what I'm doing, and just like look at it and be like, how is he getting this lucky, man? Early Shamshir. Lots of early key drops. Garnet. And a Dran's Feather from a Mimic. And plenty of repair powders. Ryushon is set, man. Like, if I was a betting man, I'd put all my money on Ryushon right now. And I am a betting man, but, there's just nowhere to bet. I don't think any betting sites allow speed gaming tournaments. That's the only thing that's stopping me. I'm not saying that I'm going to win if I do bet on Ryushon, but, it's looking right now like he has everything going for him. The momentum is entirely in Ryushon's favor. And we are only 16 minutes in, but, you look at Ryushon's side, he's just blazing through the dungeon. He's got his Dran's Feather, he's got everything he could possibly want, he's got the greatest weapon that he could even have at this point in the game. And then you look on the WordofWind side, and he's like struggling to fight a statue, It's like the dichotomy here is just apparent. It's just dead obvious. I think WordofWind is probably going to have to leave here, maybe? Or is he going to... Yeah, he's going to leave. He did have the option of continuing to go on, but he had no repair powders. And he did have one more Gladius, but next floor 6 also has a bunch of Mimics. And Mimics take a lot of hits to kill. And they take a lot of weapon hit points off your weapon. So probably by the end of the first or second Mimic, his weapon would be gone. So he has to leave here. So the gap's going to be pretty wide past the Shao split here. I feel like Ryushon might even get like a gold Shao split here, honestly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to like look over at his stream and see him with like a gold split for Shao here. Like, he has been having about the best freaking first half of Divine Beast Cave I might have seen in this race, in this tournament so far. Like, not to say that WordofWind has been having a, bad run necessarily. Like, it's been perfectly average. It's just that ryushon's has been, like, ideal. Like, I can't think of a single thing that could have gone better for him, except, I don't know, like, it just instant exit from floor 1 or something. Something crazy like that. All the fundamentals, all the things that, you're generally hoping to have, has happened to Ryushon. This is the grand finals, yes. This is the final of the tournament. No bracket resets anymore, that already happened. Let me just do this. It is at the very top there. You can see the entire bracket up to this point. Yeah, Ryushon is probably like 2 floors ahead at this point. No problem, man. I'll pass along your luck. Although it's all in Ryushon's favor right now, man. Like, as things are. But who knows? WordofWind could make a huge comeback. That would be redemption. That would be huge redemption if we saw WordofWind make a similar comeback to what Ryushon had. That would be a sight to behold. But yeah, Ryushon is almost done with level 7 here. Like, literally heading out right now. And WordofWind, he's about halfway through floor 6, so like, man, they're like 5, 6, 7 minutes apart. I want to say. And that is all, like, a 20 minutes to this point. His shout split's probably going to be like 25 or something. That's, like, ridiculous. That's, like, just preposterous. Ryushon's going for the world record. He's trying to get me out of my world record spot for emulator. Ryushon is saying 157. Nah. I'm gonna do 149. I'm gonna get sub 150 this run. Like, holy moly, this kid is on fire. He gets an amethyst. That's nothing. It's 600 gold. It would be nice on a full game run, but in this run, it's nothing. Doesn't have anything good on it. But he has his garnet, so he's, not complaining. Not a big letdown. I mean, if this was Xiao percent, I feel like Ryushon would be hitting the world record right now. Like, I don't know if I've seen a more dominant Xiao split this entire tournament. It was to the point where I was like, trying to like explain like the game concept, and Ryushon just kept getting like amazing luck, and like I had to stop talking, which is hard for me. For me, it's hard to stop acting. But I had to, because Ryushon was having such amazing luck. That should say something right there. His luck stopped me from yapping. Okay, here's the question, though. Does he have everything he needs? If he has to revisit floor 1 or 2, that could cost him some time. Let's see. Okay, he does have to revisit. All right. So it's not quite as good as we thought. Ideal would have been for him to just, start building the houses right there. But yeah, he's getting most of the stuff on floor 2. This is the rescue run by skipping Atla on floor 2. I still respect the play. I still agree with it. It's just, he collected 1 and there's 6 left, so probably 3 of those 6 are things that he knows he doesn't need. But the other 3, by process of elimination, are things that he's going to need. Or at least probably. I don't know what I'm even saying. I don't even know how many things he needs, honestly. If it's just 1, then, it could be that, like, all 3 of the random ones on this floor are things he doesn't need, and then he has to go to floor 1, which would really suck. But this is definitely buying WordofWind some time to catch up here. He is close to done with floor 7 by the looks of it. And if he has everything he needs, then we could actually see them, like, evened up here. Okay, that was the... he should leave right now. I think this one's going to be, like, Camacho or something. Annex room, yeah. I would have left that second. I would have been like, alright, I'm out. Because I would have known that I didn't need that last one. But, yeah, he's going to have to go back to floor 1, which happens a lot. Which happens a lot. But, not as much as you might think in this race. That, the one Atla that isn't random, or the one Atla that is random on floor 1 is actually the thing you need. He's just hoping to pick it up early here so we can maintain some sort of lead here. And he gets a bone door. That's... ooh. That is rough. He might have to start opening chests now, just to find Atla. Okay, he found it. Upstairs storage was what he was looking for. So he is now, let's see here, probably about 2 minutes ahead now instead of like 7. It's still a lot, but it's not as much as it was. So that did even things up a little bit. We will see, though, if WordofWind has to revisit the dungeon. There's still a chance that he might need to. A little bit of awkward movement here on Ryushon's side. Usually what you want to do is you want to place my house down first, and then you want to activate the Shao cutscene. And then, like, on your way over to placing gaffers, you want to plop down Pike's, or Paige's house, and then you want to do gaffers. Like, that's the optimal way to do it. Instead, he's kind of, like, going back and forth. He's kind of like, okay, I'll talk to Gaffer, and then I'll go over and try to find Renee, and then, like, now that I've found Renee, I'll, like, build gaffers, and then I'll go back to my house. It's a little, this back and forth awkwardness. It's not going to cost him that much time. It's just, he could have done that a little more optimally, but Ryushon is the type of guy that's about the big picture. He's here to win the tournament. He's not here to, I don't know, set a world record any percent glitchless or anything. Alright, we're gonna find out if WordofWind needs to go back to the dungeon here. The answer is yes. Alright. So actually, Ryushon is still very much ahead. For sure. How much, we will see. Probably WordofWind also missed one on, well, not missed one, but he rolled a Atla that he needs to pick up from floor 1. And he does not have a Trans Feather, so his trek is going to be a lot more slow and painful. And you know, it's like neither of them should have a Trans Feather at this point. It's just Ryushon got so freaking crazy lucky with getting one from a Mimic. Like, I can't even tell you how rare that is. It's ridiculous that he got one in the Grand Finals. He got a freaking random Trans Feather from a Mimic. It's just ludicrous. Okay, I mean, with that, the gap's probably still at like 5, 6, 7 minutes or something. Ryushon legit could have had, like even for me, like, I've freaking grinded this game out so much. I think he would have had a split that would have beat my best time ever for Xiao. I really do. Like, if he had not had to visit floor 1 and 2 there. Like, he would have... I don't know. Like, I don't know if it would have been, like, world record, like, if he would have beat Glitch's best time ever. Or anything, but it would have been insane. As it is, 30 minutes is really, really good. Like, really, really, really good. But not, like, you know, impossibly good as it could have been. WordofWind finally gets Gaffer's buggy. Oh, and it's time for me to... It's already time for me to pull out my notepad. Start tracking Atla here. Ryushon is now looking for the 5 pieces of Dran's Windmill. There's Dran's Windmill, Dran's Horn, Dran's Bone, Torch, and Sign. He needs those 5 before he can proceed. But once he has those 5, he can just skip everything else in terms of Atla. Gets a quick gate key from a Mimic. Let's see if he wants to just forego the rest of the Atla here. He definitely has such a huge lead that he could just play it safe. Like, normally in this half of the dungeon, you just kind of like, you know, if it's early on and you, you know, if you can skip Atla, typically the play is you just want to, you know, go until you're like right near the end and it's like, all right, now I need to go open up a bunch of Atla. It did pay off here though, because he got a Sign. Which is one of the ones he needs. There's only one Sign in this half, and you need it. And I'm only talking about that because I can see that there's like a little area up there that probably is the exit. You see the little indentation about like where it goes horizontal there for a second. There's an indentation that goes down. I'm totally sure that that's the exit. So he could have exited if he wanted to, but instead he's opening Atla, and it's really paying off because he got Dran's Bone as well. So now he has 2 of the 5 he needs. Already on floor 9. So Ryushon's playing it safe here, and it's really working out for him. Like, playing safe might be the fastest way to go by the look of it here with this seed. Not that there is a seed, but You know, if there was, given the luck, given the, you know, the way the RNG rolled, like, that was the play. Let's go, Ryu. Ryu's in position to win it right now, man. I'm not even like hyping him up. Like, this is his game to lose. He's legit like 5, 6, 7 minutes ahead. It's not just his game to lose, it's his tournament to lose. If you want to be specific. Looks like WordofWind got a Topaz, which is pretty good. Topaz gives you +5 attack. Doesn't give you really anything else you need, but 5 attack is the most important thing you can get. Okay, and Ryu is skipping the 2 Atla across the gap there. Smart call. I probably would do the same thing. I would probably, you know, have left the floor 9 earlier than he did, but, you know, I don't know. Like, as I said last time, Ryu seems like he knows something that we don't, you know? He seems like he knows this game better than anybody, at least in terms of the Utan percent races specifically. Like, he's making all the right calls. Okay, WordofWind is finally exiting floor 8 here. And yeah, they're about 5 minutes 30 seconds apart. Ryushon is about 5 minutes 30 seconds ahead. Because he did the same thing about 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Probably about 5 minutes. Closer to 5 than 5:30. But so 5 minutes is huge. 5 minutes is a huge lead. Why is I would not be doing this, Ryushon. Just use a bomb, man. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, now he's gonna revive, but at least he has less health now. He could be attacking with his garnet. He could take his garnet and put it on his slingshot there if he wanted to. But he probably just doesn't want to take the time to change his equipment. This floor is kind of going rough for him, I will say. He's going to need this key soon if he wants to maintain this lead. I did also notice that WordofWind got Dran's horn. Didn't miss that. If things go like this much longer, though, he's gonna really wish he had put that garnet on at least, because I can just tell he doesn't have it on. He's dealing like default damage. Still no key for you. This is this floor 11 is going really really bad for him. And you know, WordofWind could have just as bad of a floor. You know, it's like still within the realm of like, yeah, this is just bad luck. You know, so if WordofWind has just as bad of a floor, like the lead will stay the same. But if you manage, or if WordofWind manages to get like a crazy good Shao floor, then we could be talking about like 2 or 3 minutes being caught up here. Yeah, I was like, didn't you just get the key? He just kind of wanted to throw a holy water at that at that master jacket out of vengeance, I guess. Okay, Ryushon's leaving that floor at 3825. I will see when that happens to Word, and we will update our perception of how close they are. But now Ryu's back to tone. So we should be picking up the pace here. Do not break your weapon, though. You do not want to break that weapon. Breaking that weapon right now would be devastating. WordofWind also, meanwhile, has picked up a Shamshir. So he's equaled Ryushon's attack power. They both have the same weapon with the same amount of attack. Ryushon still has a slight advantage in the fire department. He has a little more fire thanks to his garnet, but besides that, they have the same weapon. And I guess Ryushon has 1 level on it. So, like, 1 extra attack, which matters. Like, 1 attack sometimes is the difference between, like, I don't know, like a 3-hit kill and a 4-hit kill. Not even sometimes, like, a lot of the time. Like, more than you'd think. So, WordofWind has Dran's Windmill and Dran's Horn, and Ryu has Dran's Bone and Sign. I don't think I've missed any. I've been watching pretty intently. So, I think it's 2-2 for Atla. Ryu's struggling a little bit with these enemies here. Yeah, normally he does have a slingshot by this point. I'm just coming to realize here. Like, typically in these runs, like, he'll, you know, like, floor 10 or 11, he'll just open a chest and it's like, boom, bandit slingshot, or boom, Steve, you know? And, like, he'll usually have a slingshot by this point. But, he's kind of, like, being forced to stick with the Shamshir here. It definitely is pretty rare, which makes it all the crazier that Ryushon has gotten the slingshot so consistently. Dran's Horn for Ryu. He's got 3 of the 5 he needs. And yeah, WordofWind is opting to equip the Topaz. In contrast to Ryu, who decided to not do it. Or not equip his garnet. Ooh, bandit slingshot for Word. Okay, that's a turning point right there. All right, let's see what happens here. So WordofWind, he's I can't really say right now. He's probably still about 5 minutes behind. But he did get a bandit slingshot. So that does change things. Bandit slingshot is about the best weapon you can hope for here. I'm not sure if it's... Well, he definitely wants to use it for now. But, like, later on, like, is it going to be better than, like, a Serpent Sword with a Sin Sphere? WordofWind knows that better than me, so... We'll just see. But okay, so I think the gap is lowered to about 4 minutes 30 seconds now. Just by that exit there. I mean, Bandit definitely is the best weapon that you can get here. Like, it has the highest attack and all that. It's just, there is a debate being had of, like, do you want to switch between Xiao and Tone, or do you want to just use Tone? Because, like, you do need to use Tone regardless, because you need to open up Atla, right? But, so is it better to, like, use a worse weapon with Tone so you don't have to switch characters, or is it better to use the better weapon with Xiao and just keep switching characters and manage that, you know? That's the debate. Like, both of the world records that are had in this category have been without the Xiao weapon. So, you know, it's kind of like you pick up Bandit Slingshot and you're like, yes, but then you're like, well, should I use it though? That's what I would be thinking at this point. And I mean, obviously, like, the incentive is like, I have it, so of course I'm going to use it, you know, which is what Word of Wind is doing. I think Ryushon is still looking for 2. He's still looking for Dran's Windmill and Torch. Picks up an attack +3, which is honestly not bad. I don't know if he wants to equip that right now, but that would be the type of attachment that would be good to, like, absorb into your weapon, so you just have more attack while you're using the weapon. Or the 100% run. Well, with the one I did, yes. With Glitch actually just set a world record 100% run, and he got a Bandit Slingshot early on, and he just built it up to Angel Shooter, and that's how he got the world record. Which, you know, I only did the Uga route in 100% for fun. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I guess I'm saying that because, yes, I did dismantle my Bandit Slingshot in the 100% run. But I feel like, in general, is it the best strategy for 100%? Probably not. It's just, I was dead set on using Ungaga because, I don't know, I like using him, he's fun. Well, Glitch just did it about a month ago. he like just did his first 100% glitchless run, and naturally, of course, he got the world record first try, like as you do, as he does, because he's glitched, you know, by 30 minutes, not even by like a couple seconds. No, 30 minutes. Torch for Word of Wind. So 3-3, I think. Takes mental strength. Yeah, to a certain extent. I suppose. Okay, I guess ryushon has everything. I missed him getting torch, but he probably has it. So ryushon's out at 48.25. WordofWind, I feel like, has made up some ground here, though, on the back of his bandit slingshot. I don't think they're quite as far apart as they were going into this half. ryushon's stocking up on bombs, trans feathers, all that good stuff. WordofWind got the key. I think he still needs 2 things. He might just need 1, but I think he needs 2 more things. There's Sign. Does he have Dran's Bone? No. Okay. So he still needs Dran's Bone. I feel like it's still gonna be like a 2-minute difference instead of like 4 or 5 by the time we're done here. Because it was 48.25 and it just got to 50.25, so maybe like 3 minutes by the time he's done here. Yeah, ryushon going for the Heg's house, Laura's house, power-up powders, as you typically do. Okay, I didn't see WordofWind pick up anything, but I guess he got the bone. Unless he skipped something. He skipped something. Alright, never mind. Alright, that's gonna cost him some time. He did take a gamble there, it seems like. Because he's probably watching and he's probably like, damn, ryushon got so lucky the first half. I've got to frickin' just skip some stuff to try and make up some time here. But, you know, it's winding up costing him a little bit of time here. But we respect those risks. Alright, let's see how ryushon does on Dran here. Does he have a stamina drink? Yes. And I assume he equipped ice already, I didn't see. Ooh, that's good damage. That's a really good damage. He probably could have finished him there with that slash. Oh, now he's having to chase a little bit. Yeah, alright. That was still a good fight. I mean, just based on, you know, how good his weapon was, really. WordofWind is now trying desperately to speedrun. Dude, there's a Fruit of Eden there? I never noticed. Hold on. I just tripped out for a second there, because, wait, there's a Fruit of Eden in Dran's Windmill? I gotta get that next run. I didn't know there was a Fruit of Eden there. I normally don't get it. It's like hidden behind like a pillar there. I just learned something. There's a Fruit of Eden in Dran's Windmill behind the freaking like in the area you can't see. That's crazy. Sorry. I just had to freaking let that out there. WordofWind also going for the power up powder. Warflan is like, wait, where's my topaz? He didn't have it on this whole time. He probably hasn't had it on since the Shadow floor. It didn't really seem like it cost him that much. Well, because he's been using Bandit Slingshot, that's why. Ryushon got a clear on the duel, which is good. That duel, you're happy with a clear. That duel, it's like just anything but a fail, and you're happy. Because a fail costs like 2-3 minutes. It's ridiculous. Ryushon was just mashing so hard, man. He was just mashing and mashing, working those little fingers off. Doesn't matter. Right, WordofWind now facing off against Dran. Should be about 3 hits for him too. He missed one. Okay. I mean, like a bad fight here is not gonna do too much. But they both kind of had suboptimal fights by the looks of it. Ooh, and Word is having a really bad fight. Breaking out the bomb stagger tech though. That's hard to do. That's really hard to do. I've tried that. That okay. he managed to impress us, even despite the, you know, getting hit and stuff. Managed to break out the game knowledge to save that 2 cycle there. Okay, Ryushon now entering Wise Owl Forest. And the Wise Owl may decide the run. We will see. He tends to do that. He tends to be deciding. A deciding force of nature. Absorbs the attack. I like it. but not the gem. Okay, Word of Wind now at Goro. Also gets a clear. Clear is good. Clear is good for Goro. Across the 1 hour mark. I feel like the gap has somehow gotten a little closer. Or maybe not. I guess they're about like 2 floors apart still, like they're gonna be by the time Word of Wind actually gets in the forest. I mean, the Bandit Slingshot may make up some time for Word here, though. We'll have to see. It definitely seemed like it did for the second half of Divine Beast Cave. And then Word of Wind just got screwed and had to frickin' go back and pick up a, what was it, a Draen's Bone from floor 12. But if he doesn't have to do that this time, like we could maybe see him make up a little more time on the back of the Bandit Slingshot. Yeah, okay, so Word of Wind is entering the forest, and Ryushon has not even left the first floor yet. So they're probably like 1 floor apart at this point, which is kind of surprising considering Ryushon had such a huge lead at one point, but I mean, I guess that is just the power of the Bandit Slingshot. Like, it is just that powerful. Ryushon left it 2, well, we'll call it 102.12. We'll see when Word leaves the first floor to know exactly how far apart they are. Also for this this half of this dungeon, what Word of Wind and others discovered was that basically the way the Atlas works is there's like you know, you need 25 rivers, which means you need to pick up 5, like, you need to have it say you picked up a river 5 times. And pretty much all of the rivers are going to be weighted to be near the end of whatever string of Atla you decide to pick up. So for example, if you skip all the Atla on floor 1, then you collect all the Atla from floors 2 to 8, odds are all the rivers are going to be on floor 1. Like, it does not matter, like, what order you pick them up in. It's just, whatever order you pick them up in, you're going to pick up the rivers last. Most likely. Unless you get super lucky and just like the game decides to give you one early for some reason. Like WordofWind got all 25 by floor 6 last run, which was insane. But 9 times out of 10, you're just going to need everything because you're not going to pick up those rivers until you've literally opened every single one of those orbs. So we probably will not see a big shift in their placements here in this half. It's going to be the second half where we see the big shifts. But as I said, WordofWind could make up some time with his bandit slingshot. If he chooses to. Or he might just opt to keep using the Shamshir. Like that'd probably be a fine option too, because he does need to collect some of the Atla also. Looks like he already got the owl to accept the key here. I feel like Ryushon skips some Atla. He cannot be doing that, I feel like. Okay, WordofWind left at 104.50, so they're about 2 minutes 40 apart. That's a lot less than before. But Ryushon, yeah, he skipped a lot of Atla on floor 2, I think. Like, there's no way he didn't. Because he finished that floor in like 2 minutes. Like, normally floors here take like 3 at least. Because you have to open up all the Atla. It's like, he got away with that last run. Is he gonna get away with it this time too? Can this man keep getting away with skipping Atla in the first half of Wise Owl Forest? He got a river. That's unusual. I mean, 1 is like, all right, yeah. Well, let's see 4 more. How about let's see 4 more, then we'll talk. I keep forgetting to see if WordofWind is using Bandit or not. Like, whenever I look over at him, he's opening Atla. So it's like, I can't really tell. Okay, Ryushon got to the limited zone with Xiao. Let's see how he handles this. I mean, he has plenty of bombs, looks like. He does not have a good slingshot. So, in the worst case, things could go slowly for him here. He got 2 keys already, though. That probably is enough, like odds are, but you never know with the owl. The owl does what he wants. Now, okay, now he has 3. So that was a really quick floor for Ryushon, despite not having a proper slingshot. Now all he needs is the owl. And he is out of there. Okay, yeah, WordofWind is using the bandit still. Confirmed. Ryushon leaving the shell floor at about 109. Although I don't even know if I should really keep track of that. Because, like, Ryushon definitely skips an Atla. Like, there's no way he did. So he should have to go back for some. Unless he freaking... I don't know. He just gets really that lucky. WordofWind running out of space. Needing to throw away some stones. That is the downside of using the bandit slingshot also, is that it fills up your inventory real fast with all the stuff you wind up stealing. I don't know, maybe Ryushon like did the math, because you can skip 3. Because there's a total of 8 Atla that are rivers, and you only need 5 of them. So in theory, you can skip 3 and still be good, with the expected outcome of them all being near the end. So I don't know, maybe Ryushon thought that far, and he was like, okay, it's floor 3, or no, it's floor 2. I'm gonna use my 3 Atla that I can skip here. I don't think so, because last run he skipped like 10, and it worked out for him somehow. Which it really shouldn't have, but it did. So he might skip more. WordofWind really wanted that owl to accept that chestnut. Now he's gonna have to go searching more. He's gonna use the berry, by the looks of it. Not gonna try and find the shiny stone first. Yeah, the owl doesn't want that either. That is real rough. It does get the stone through. He's exiting at about 1:14, so they're back to about 5 minutes apart. Although again, ryushon did skip some Atla. So, I mean, even then, like, if he has to go back to floor 2, that'll probably only take like 2 minutes. So it's like 2 to 3 at worst that Ryu is leading by. You're trying to get a Sandbreaker, that's kind of interesting. He might be tempted to switch to that. Sandbreaker has Thirst, I think. Yeah. Which is, it's an interesting active item because like, the description says that it just makes you thirstier, but the way that it actually works is that it increases the rate at which your thirst gauge depletes, but every time you defeat an enemy, it refills 1 drop of thirst, which in a speed run is like, well, I'm gonna be killing monsters like every second anyway. So it's like, basically, the thirst active ability makes it so you don't need water, effectively. So, plus it has more attack than the Shamshir. He might just want to like build up the Shamshir and like break it down. If it was me, I feel like I would probably like. I think he has 2 power powders here. He has 3, so yeah, I would probably break down the Shamshir and I put it on the Sandbreaker. Ryushon doesn't want to do that. He really likes just manually leveling up his weapons. I noticed that last run too. Like, he had the option of breaking down his Shamshir and putting it on, I think, a Steve or a Bandit Slingshot or something, and he just decided not to. He was like, no, I have 2 power powders. I can break down this level 3 weapon, but I'm not gonna, because it wouldn't be satisfying or something. Like, I feel like it is the play to freaking, like, break down your Shamshir when you have the option, so you can get more attack in total on whatever weapon you want. You know? Like, I don't feel like that's very debatable. It's just that ryushon doesn't like doing it. He would rather use the weapon that got him here, I guess, you know? Like, as long as possible. He's planning on, you know, continuing this file and getting all the way to Saya. You know, that's the game plan. Or maybe, and I guess I could give him the benefit of the doubt and say he doesn't want to use the Sandbreaker, either because he doesn't like the attack animation, or he doesn't know that Thirst is actually a good active ability. But I don't think it's that. I think that he just legitimately prefers to level up his weapons manually. He doesn't like using power-up powders, which begs the question of why he picked them up in the first place. You know, like why he went out of his way to plop down Hag's house and Laura's house to get those 2 power-up powders. I don't really have an answer for you. I didn't ask him last time because I was so baffled by the fact that he came back at all. Really perplexing. Okay, Ryushon is leaving floor 7, and Word just entered floor 7. So I think Word may have made a little time up with his bandit slingshot here. Maybe even more if Ryushon has to go back to floor 2. Which by all rights he should. Unless there were exactly 3. Ooh. And Ryushon has no revival powder equipped. I don't think he has one. Yeah, he's dead. Wait, okay, is he... Alright, that's an interesting play. I mean, you kind of just want to leave the dungeon at that point. Because, if you don't have a revival powder right now, like, what are you going to do? Like, you're going to get the owl to accept the key, and then you're going to leave and come back and collect the Atla? Like, it's probably better to just leave, buy revival powders, and then, you know, and then come back and just complete the level all in one shot. He might just die here again. He is poisoned. I don't know if he has an antidote. But the owl was nice. Never punished. Okay, he's gonna have to revisit 2 floors, though. Is he gonna buy revival powders? Nope. So he has to revisit floor 2 and floor 8. And 7. Well, okay, if he gets super, super lucky. Not even super, super lucky. No. Not even. No, if he get... Because, like, that's exactly 3 Atla in floor 2 and 7 that he skips. So, yeah, he should be able to find all the Atla he needs here, actually. Wow, so he just had a really, really quick floor 2. That's insane. He had like a freaking minute and a half floor 2 where he collected all but 1 of the Atla. Okay, I guess he has all the rivers he needs. So actually, in the end, it didn't really cost them too much time to have to revisit that floor there. WordofWind already has all the rivers he needs, though. So he just needs the key by the looks of it. So he's going to be out of this half soon. I mean, if he doesn't die, he will be. But okay, the owl lets him through. So now he's about to go build Cacao's house, connect the rivers, all that stuff. Everything Ryushon's doing now. And Ryushon still is a minute or two ahead. Oh, come on. Well, okay, for a second I was like, wait, does he have Cacao? Oh no. WordofWind was legit like acting like Annie was Cacao. He was like trying to shove Annie in Cacao's house, being like, why won't you fit Cacao? The man is getting panicked. The man is getting frustrated. Oh, now he's breaking down. I guess to put it on Serpent Sword. Yeah, he looks at Sandbreaker. He's like, wait, that has more attack. Yeah. Now he's realizing what he should have done. He should have put Shamshir on Sandbreaker right away. I mean, that's just a game knowledge thing, though. Like, he didn't know that Sandbreaker had more attack and thirst. Okay, ryushon clears the duel. Did not excellent it, but you know, saves a few frames that way, I suppose. Now, WordofWind is attempting the same duel. WordofWind the Master excellence it. Gets a topaz. So now he has 2 attack gems instead of just 1. He could even absorb 1 into his bandit slingshot if he wanted. I mean, if ryushon wins, like, it'll go against all the freaking conventional wisdom of, like, how Utan percent is supposed to work. Like going into this tournament, like, the reason why Glitch didn't want to play in this tournament was like, well, if you get bandit slingshot, you just win. But ryushon is like, nah, I don't need bandit slingshot. I've got a serpent sword. I've got a garnet. That's all I need. And I've got a freaking 3-minute lead. Like, that is enough. WordofWind mashing his best. Cannot match ryushon's mashing. Was not free and perfect there. Ryu is too powerful. You're right. Okay, so for this half, the players are looking for 3 things. They're looking for row, second floor, and balcony. Whoever gets all 3 of those first gets a big advantage. But not a decisive advantage, as we saw last game of the Grand Finals. Because WordofWind got all 3 on floor, I think, 13 or 14, and then he had the worst floor 15 and 16 I think I've ever seen. And ryushon took it. So I say, like, whoever gets those 3 first has an advantage, but with ryushon in the mix, you never know. Gets row. Already got 1 of the 3. He's only just begun. WordofWind did enter pretty close behind him there, though. So there might even be like a minute or so apart. It really is Atla and Owls that matter for this half. Like, Atla and Owls will decide this contest here. There is a little bit of, you know, strategy about, like, how many Atla you skip, where you skip, you know, when you visit the owl, all that good stuff. Yeah, WordofWind is absorbing his attack +3, and now he's putting both of his topazes on the same weapon. So he is not quite maxed out his attack, but he's effectively maxed it out given what he has. He's maximally efficient with his attack. Ryushon got the owl to accept the key, but now he's collecting Atla. Could work out. It's just it's kind of like it feels like his strategy is a little backwards because he skips more Atla on the floors on the parts of the dungeon where he like needs more Atla. It's kind of like I don't know. It works out for him. It's kind of mysterious. I don't know. Okay, now he's skipping. I see. He just wanted to explore a little bit more, just in case. Just in case he happened to, like, luck into a second floor balcony and look like a god. WordofWind's still stuck on floor 10. He's having a hard time with this owl. This owl is not being the kindest. Finally gets the owl to accept the chestnuts. At great expense. Gets the owl to accept the chestnut again. I mean, Ryushon's just blazing through this half, man. He still doesn't have second floor balcony. Or I guess that was... No, he's not blazing through it. No. No, he's that was still floor 12. I, like, looked away, looked back, and then, like, he was still on floor 12. So no, that was actually kind of a slow floor 12, actually. I'm just kind of sitting here watching the Atla. It does matter a lot. WordofWind has not gotten anything yet, and I think Ryu only has Ro. I mean, I would like it to be like a really close, intense like grand finals here, but it just does really feel like Ryushon is like on another level somehow, and WordofWind is, you know, he's playing well, but he's not quite on Ryushon's level here. You're trying to get the bandit slingshot. We'll see if he uses it. I feel like it's pretty late to switch over to the bandit. He doesn't need to. Like, for all intensive purposes, he should have this. Unless he gets screwed on 15 and 16 too. But I really just don't even feel a spark of a comeback from WordofWind's side. It just, like, I'm sensing like desperation. Not even desperation. No, I was sensing desperation from Ryu's side last game, and then he came back. WordofWind is more like less desperation, more devastation. Just kind of like how is this happening? You know, it's that kind of vibe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't know how Ryu does it. Just after his game with me, he just kind of like. Well, actually, before his game with me, like he just figured something out about the game that none of us know. I might have missed Matla. I was kind of zoning out. I feel like even if Ryu has to go back, he's probably got this. Just using up his power-up powders while he has them. That's strange. Doesn't want to put his Garnet back on? Went for Beast instead. Garnet has attack. Well, I don't know. I guess WordofWind is on floor 14. He's about to enter floor 15. He could catch up, maybe. It's not like over. He's not about to enter floor 15 though. Things could happen still. I mean, WordofWind is gonna need to get real lucky real quick. He's going to need that owl to just let him right on through. He's going to have to bribe the owl with more than just snacks. He's going to have to bribe him with Gilda. But does the owl accept money? I can't say. Second floor for Ryu. That's the second one I've seen. And that's the second one he has by the look of it. So he still needs balcony. But I haven't seen him skip too much, so... Well, he did skip a few on, I think, floor 10. So there's a chance he might have to go back to pick up balcony. Okay, never mind. He's got it. Alright, so the path to victory for Word of Wind right now is Ryu is going to need to get screwed by the owl. Just absolutely screwed by the owl. On floor 15 and 16. And then Word of Wind is going to need to get blessed by the owl, and he's going to need to pick up 3 Atla, I think. I think he still needs 3. This looks like a world record. This looks like an emulator world record for Ryushon. What's the world record? It's I mean, I said it. It's 155, I think. Let me check. I see what Ryu's doing. He's building Mushroom House now. He did this last run too. He's building Mushroom House now, and then he's just gonna run through the rest of the level. The world record is 155.59. So there's a chance that he could take world record. There's a real chance. Row for World of Wind. That's 1. Balcony. Okay, that's 2. If he has 2nd floor, he might have a. Well, then he would have all 3. Will Ryu get that world record? I mean, it's barely possible. I think he's gonna need like the fastest 416, because like this shopping trip is gonna take like at least 30 seconds to a minute. So that'll give him about 2 minutes to get through floor 16 and beat Utan. He's just like, oh, I don't want to sell this bandit slingshot. I might need it. He's like, all right. I mean, you may as well. You come this way. Come all this way. Looks like Word of Wind is opting for the build Mushroom House first strat as well. That might be the play, honestly, yeah. Then you don't have to freaking leave at floor 16. Ryushon might have set the new meta last run. He has 1 minute to get out of this floor and beat Utan. It's looking less and less likely that it's a world record. Yeah, I don't think it's possible anymore. It's gonna be close though. It's probably gonna be like 157, 158, which is still crazy. Al says no to that. I mean, the way things have been going, I was expecting the Owl to just be like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? Shandy Stone, why not? Good enough for me. Okay, it's not world record. It's past world record. Still, I don't see any way to claw this back for Word at this point. Like, that bear's gotta be it. That's gotta be the one he needs. Yep. Alright, start your countdown to our new champion. In a crazy... Wait. What the fuck? Wait, how did Word get here so fast? Wait. Am I blind? Wait. What stream have I been watching? Hold on. WordofWind got there first? Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait, this is gonna come down to seconds now, dude. Dude, I thought that WordofWind was like a whole floor behind still. What the heck happened? What? No, he didn't do Mushroom House on floor 15. He did it on floor 16. Holy moly. This is gonna come down to the wire. Who can bomb the fastest? This is the first run we have had in this tournament that comes down to bombs. Word takes it! Oh my god, I can't believe it! Wow! How close is it? Fuck! 11 seconds! 11 seconds! What happened? I was not even watching. I literally counted Word out. I literally, like, looked away from Word's screen. I was like, no, it's fine. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop assuming that it's over. I guess. Holy crap! Ryushon!
Dude!
I can't believe it, man. You were ahead for the entire tournament, or the entire, the entire tournament and this game. And then freaking out of nowhere, I just look at WordofWind screen and he's like in Utan. I don't even know what happened.
I'd like to hear from him what happened too, because I did. I felt guaranteed. I even flexed and sold the bandit slingshot. I don't know if you saw that. I got it and I sold it. I was like, I don't need this.
I don't know how he did it, man.
Oh man.
WordofWind needs to find his mic, he says.
That's okay. That's okay. Another sub 2. Back-to-back sub 2s.
Yup. It was looking like you could have gotten a world record there for a minute.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, it was it came down to floor 16, and I guess it was just a little too slow. Just like a little too slow.
It was finding that second key for me. So if the first key was in, that would have been GG's. But that was what a game.
Yeah, well, you came really it came down to 11 seconds. I mean, still, like, putting anything and everything aside, like, you did make a crazy run this tournament. Like, you freaking, after our first game, you won, like, what was it, like 6 games in a row?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, obviously it was everything. It was everything, right? So, like, I'd have to go back and count. But yeah, it really fun tournament. Really enjoyed every minute of it. Couldn't ask for a better race, for it to be this close.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I just wish I was more hyped about it. I just wish I was more into it. I was giving WordofWind more of a chance because, like, I don't know. It came down to the end in the end there. WordofWind, congratulations!
GG's, my guy.
Oh my, that was crazy. Crazy ending there. That was the exact opposite.
Explain what happened. I didn't see.
Well, I think the reason why you didn't see it because my floor 16 was just that quick. I think it was like 30-second floor.
Really?
Wow.
Is that a fact? Okay. Damn. And you got the 3 Atla like on floor 15?
Yeah, I got row and balcony back to back, and that's all I needed. Then I just got a really quick floor.
I totally missed you getting second floor too, because like for a while I was thinking you needed all 3, but when did you get second floor?
That was like maybe floor 11 or 13. I don't remember now. But
okay.
That was good.
Yeah. Your floor 16 was so fast, I literally did not see it. I literally did not see the number 16 on your side of the screen ever.
It was impressive. It was impressive. That was what I was hoping for, because I also got the last 2 that I needed on 15, and so I made the same play I did last time. I was like, look, I've got everything I need. I'm leaving early. I'm doing the cutscenes. I'm just going straight for that boss, and I think that's the only reason our gap is not further than what it is.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's interesting. Like, I think when I started floor 15, like I thought that it's probably over for me, but yeah, that's the game for you. It's just
it does what it wants.
Yeah. The owl just did you like bribe the owl? Did you like did you give it anything extra besides the chestnut or
a little bit of gilding?
Floor 16, yeah, it was just first key.
It was just first key. Just
it wasn't like an instant. It wasn't an instant floor like super fast, but it was still like very fast. Like I only had to go through like 2 rooms or something.
Yeah.
Well, you really needed that, I'll tell you, because it like the entire freaking game, like literally from floor 2 of DBC, I was like, Ryushon's ahead by like 5 minutes. WordofWind is gonna need some kind of miracle, probably, and you got a miracle right at floor 16 at the very last possible moment. So, dang.
You know what they say. Game gives and game takes away. Except it was the opposite this time.
The game definitely gave in this situation.
but yeah, I still can't believe like how close this was, and it was again sub 2 hour were both of us. That's kind of crazy.
I tell you, Word, I tried to flex on you, my friend. I got the Bandit Slingshot on floor 14, and I sold it. I didn't want it.
Damn.
Yeah, and WordofWind got Bandit Slingshot like what was it, floor 10 of DBC, something like that.
Yeah, early on, early on Divine Beast, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just use this. Like, I usually do Dawn strats, but at this time I was like, I'm gonna use Bandit.
Yeah, well, I guess this goes to show that like even these rules, where it's just like base game, nothing added, nothing special about it. Like, you know, people were saying before the tournament started, like, oh, whoever gets Bandit Slingshot is gonna win. Not necessarily. Like you had to get that lucky in order to come back against ryushon this game, even though he didn't get a Bandit Slingshot until like a point where it didn't matter anymore.
Right.
So, like, I feel like, you know, this is a good race just with the base game. You know, it's skill based enough, and you know, you like even if you get a Bandit Slingshot, it doesn't matter too much. I don't feel like, because then there's the aspect of like, well, now you have to switch characters. You know.
I mean, those Atla, they'll get you every time. The Owl, I mean, he don't play either. You know, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
what it do?
And, yeah, I do have to say that I was like I was watching once again. I was watching the race, and I was getting a little bit nervous there at the after the run. I was like, yeah, like 4 minutes behind. This is gonna be hard, but yeah.
Oh, congratulations, man! You won it all. You won it all. How's it feel?
Well, it's kind of weird to it's a little bit weird to win this tournament, like considering the fact that I'm the one who's like being organizing it, but yeah.
I mean, you're also probably the most skilled player in the tournament, so you were the one who was expected to win from the get-go.
I think we showcased a lot of runners. Good runs. I mean, you know, Mike did awesome. You know, Casual really showed out for this being his first really Dark Cloud speed run. You know, you yourself are fantastic when it comes to glitchless, just in general. So we've got a lot of really great runners, and I hope that this really showed the community and everybody who just enjoyed speedrunning that you can have a good time, you know, and you can have friendly competition, and this game is worth a shot.
Yeah, definitely. And I do have to say that I did notice your improvement quite a bit during this tournament. Like, it started with your first race was like 203, and then you had like 210s or something. But these last two races have been like have shown that you like you have definitely got faster with the game, and that's good.
So let me ask you, Word. I know we have a special run coming up after this. Are we doing the scheduled time, or are we taking a short break and coming right back to it? What are we doing here?
What's the time now? I think it might be better if we do it on scheduled time, so we can have a break and then we get like another stream started. And then what I need to do is it seems like we don't have a commentator for it, so I'm gonna get both of us on the approved on the commentator list, and then we can do that.
Just voice chat it.
Okay. All right. So we'll take an intermission and come back at the scheduled time, 4:00 Eastern.
All right.
You guys, it's Eastern.
We can leave it at that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I gotta do work, so sorry I can't commentate, but
you're good. You're good. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody who showed out for this tournament, not just today. One heck of a run. like I said, Dark Cloud is not over. We have another run coming up here in roughly about 40 minutes. We're going to showcase a brand new thing that WordofWind has been working on. Hopefully make these competitions a little bit more interesting.
And hopefully everything goes smoothly, because this is the first time we are going to test this. So I don't know if something's going to break. Or... yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, like I said before, I really don't mind the base game runs, but if this turns out to be like even hyper or whatever, like, might be worth doing a Utan % tournament with this, just to see how it compares.
Definitely. Well,
all right, so I guess you guys are going to be back in like 40 minutes or something.
40.
Yeah. I have to say one more GG's for the entire tournament as well. Like it's been a fun time trying out this.
I did want one more shot at you. I can't deny. But that wasn't in the cards. But GG's to both of you.
All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Like I said, about 40 minutes and we'll be back.
All righty.
Yep.
Congratulations again, WordofWind. Catch you guys later.
Thanks. All right. We'll see. We'll see in 40 minutes for a special rage.
Yep.